10 animals that came back from extinction. How can a declining species be saved? The IUCN currently has 41,415 species on its red list, including 16,306 species of endangered animals that are at the risk of going extinct. Many of these species are endangered due to certain factors, including climate change, habitat loss, poaching, and natural predators. It so happens that sometimes species tend to extinct without any attention given to them. However, occasionally, it so happens that certain animal populations are able to rebound. People all throughout the world are encouraged by these conservation success stories and believe that additional species can be rescued and thrive alongside us all. Here are some species of animals that survived extinction. Number 1. American Bison. The American bison, sometimes called the American buffalo, is one of the most well-known species to have survived the end of its natural range in North America. The Great Bison Belt, an area of terrain spanning from Alaska to the Gulf of Mexico, was home to the bison for thousands of years. They became a representation of the Old West and provided many Native American tribes with vital supplies and sustenance. The massive slaughter and commercial hunting of bison during the 19th century, however, almost led to their extinction. By 1889, there were just 541 animals left, down from approximately 60 million in the late 18th century. Ever since then, numerous reintroduction campaigns, many of them led by indigenous tribes, have worked inherently to increase their number. The Intertribal Bison Council is one of these initiatives that are of particular importance. Today, more than 300,000 bison roam North America, mostly on private property. Additionally, on unfenced public lands and in nature reserves, about 15,000 bison roam free. Their population has increased significantly since a century ago, but it is still much below its peak, and their range has been greatly reduced. The IUCN classifies bison as a near-threatened species as a result, but still they have managed to come back from the brink of extinction. Number 2. The blue whale. The blue whale, Balænoptera musculus, which is also the largest animal on Earth, is the largest species of whale. These magnificent animals can grow to a length of 98 feet and weigh up to 199 tons. Near the close of the 20th century, they risked extinction even though they had roamed almost every ocean. Due to increased demand for whale flesh and oil, as well as improvements in boats and fishing technologies, whale populations were destroyed by widespread slaughter. Whalers killed roughly 380,000 blue whales between 1900 and 1970, leaving just 0.2% of the original population alive today. Although blue whales were given some protection starting in 1939, the International Convention for the Regulation of Whaling didn't fully protect them until 1966. These initiatives have helped to slowly increase their number, which was estimated to be between 5,000 and 15,000 worldwide in 2018. They still have to deal with both natural and artificial threats though. These risks include collisions with ships, getting caught in nets, noise from the ocean, pollution, and killer whale predation. The IUCN classifies blue whales as an endangered species, despite the fact that their population is growing, as a result of these persistent dangers. Number 3. Lord Howe Stick Insect. You probably imagine a tiny, expertly disguised bug stumbling awkwardly around a glass display when you think of a stick insect. However, a stick can be anything from a twig to a log, and these insects from Lord Howe Island in New Zealand look like they belong in the land before time. Known as tree lobsters, you might think they would be difficult to miss, but after a supply ship introduced rats to their island in 1918, the creatures spent more than 80 years on the extinct list. When 2 researchers discovered a colony of just 24 on a neighbouring islet, they realised that their extinction had come to an end. Number 4. Caspian Horse. The rediscovery of the Caspian horse is a fairy tale that puts black beauty to shame. They are calm horses that are perfect for riders that are just starting out. In 1957, American horse breeder Louise Leyland, who was born in Virginia, flew to Iran to wed a Persian prince and found a riding school for kids in Tehran. She left into the isolated Caspian Mountains in pursuit of the rumoured semi-mythical Caspian horse, since she found the surrounding horses to be too jittery and rowdy. She quickly located 3 and sprinted back to the city. Today, there is a domestic distribution of Caspian horses all over the world, with stable populations in the US, the UK, and Australia. These are some of the animals that have made a comeback from the brink of extinction. Do you know about any animals that are also rescued from extinction? Let us know in the comments.